So one common question that I get is, Freely, what do you think about the starch solution? And today I'm going to talk a little bit about that. We're going to review some What I Eat in a Days on starch solution from TikTok. Okay, because it is a very common question and I understand why, because we do have seemingly similar kind of plans, but McDougall is a high carbohydrate, low fat cooked diet, hardly any fruit. And I'm all about the living food, baby. I'm all about the living food, yes, high carbohydrate, low fat, but living, as much living as possible. I don't want to look like a potato. I don't want to feel like a potato. I'd rather feel like a mango, right? I'd rather look and feel like a mango. So let's get into it. I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight into how I feel about the starch solution, which can largely be starch pollution. Okay, we are back on TikTok. Today we are going to look at What I Eat in a Day starch solution, right? Let's have a look at some starch solution videos, because that's definitely a question I get from a lot of people over the years is, do you recommend a starch solution? What do you think about it? So I'll give you a little bit of my feelings on it now. Okay, so this is Marianne Davis 887. Let's go.
Hey y'all, I wanted to do my first What I Eat in a Day, see how it went. This was around brunch time, lunchtime. It's the gold potato that I air fried and some broccoli that I roasted. I made a cheese sauce to go with that. Okay. Dairy-free vegan, obviously. And then with that, I had a Spindrift, their lemonade series, lemon limeade.
Unsweetened lemonade. So it's probably got some artificial sweetener.
It was really good. I had a lot of...
Okay, so let's go back to that one. So this was her lunch. So she started eating quite a bit later than I would recommend, that's for sure. And that's a lot of potatoes, and I'm totally supportive of the amount of food on that plate. I think she might be doing this 50-50 plate thing, right? Where they end up eating less calories, depends what it fits on the plate, the volume, the fiber and all that. There's a lot of broccoli, The thing is, there's never any reason to not have a smoothie or to have fruit, to eat some bananas. Like, there's never any reason. I mean, everyone can get bananas, and it is much, much healthier to have the simple sugars from the fruits, the fructose, the glucose. This is what you actually need. It is far harder for your body to break this down and to get the energy that it requires. Simply put, that's it. It's far harder. So when things are harder like that on digestion, more energy goes there, and you're not going to get the same, obviously, vitamin and mineral panel that you would with fruit. It's going to be definitely different. And this would, for breakfast, this much potato, that would stuff me up, honestly. For dinner, okay, but breakfast, just try it yourself. That's all I can say. Do a smoothie and then do this kind of breakfast for, a week or two. See how you feel.
Fried and some broccoli that I roasted. I made a cheese sauce to go with that. Dairy-free vegan, obviously.
And people add the sauce at this point because they want something juicy. They need something juicy. And then she adds...
with that, I had a Spindrift.
Then she adds a drink because she wants something sweet too. Sweet, juicy fruit. That's what the brain is really asking for. Not this starch, not like something that is from under the ground.
Their lemonade series, lemon limeade. It was really good. I had a lot of water today. I think I had 4 of those with...
I don't know what this is. Like, I don't know how much, if it has artificial sweetener, but let me just look it up. It seems like it doesn't have artificial sweetener. It's just kind of like carbonated water. So I still don't recommend the fizzy drinks, especially for your teeth.
With another strawberry lemonade this time for a snack.
Whoa, that's quite a lot of peanut butter, I'd say, on that little apple.
I had bananas and apple and PB2.
PB2. Oh, so like PB2 powder? And then mix with water? Oh, I'm not exactly sure, but... So yeah, there's no way that I recommend starch solution over raw tofu, over a fruit-based diet anytime at all, really, because it is just crucial that you get enough fruit in your diet to actually remain healthy and to keep that slimness for life, because you're going to be tempted by a lot of refined sugar for sure, and a lot of junky stuff if you don't get enough of that simple sugar, enough of the fructose and glucose into your body, especially the fructose, because it is double the sweetness of the glucose. So definitely get on a fruit-based diet, and you can experience similar results to myself and many others, where it is effortless to maintain your weight, and it comes down, you know, when your body is ready, when your body is healed, it will come down, and then it's just going to stay down. You know, you're going to stay in shape. It's just extraordinary. It's really amazing, but it makes sense because it's your species-specific diet or close to it. So of course, you know, animals in nature, wild animals, they're not having like weight issues eating the natural diet, are they? And you won't either if you stick to it. And it's easy to stick to. So check out my books. There's a link in the description below to the bundle. And you can get on a fruit-based diet and get rid of the starch pollution and get on the fruit solution, right? More fruit would be great.
And PB2. And then for dinner time, I had
the nutritional yeast. Yeah, I think she's doing this 50-50 thing.
roasted sweet potato.
It looks pretty obvious, right? You know, she's got this massive amount of broccoli. Like, no one really wants to eat that much broccoli, but because it's a very filling in your gut because of the fiber, you can get less calories overall. So that plate is unbalanced, definitely for me. Well, yeah, I'd have some guacamole and I'd eat more of this side and then have a fresh salad. You know, it's good to have a fresh salad. And that nutritional yeast, you know how I feel about that bloating crap.
And regular gold potato with some broccoli that I steamed. And then after dinner, I like to have something a little sweet. So I made...
Yeah, see, this is what they do often on Starch Solution is they go for a tea or something because they haven't had enough sweet. They're just not getting enough fruit. Dr. McDougall is wrong in his recommendations. He even limits the amount of fruit. Some people might say, oh, no, like he recommends you can eat as much as you want or something. No, he doesn't. No. He's very, very lost when it comes to fruit recommendations. And for me, Dr. Doug Graham is far more inspiring, fitter, a great example of an older man, like also John Rose, like in great shape, and they're fruit-based eaters. Dr. McDougall, not so much for me, but he does have some great information, don't get me wrong. That, yeah, a sweet tea instead of actual fruit.
Something a little sweet. So I made this tea, a dandelion tea with...
See, this won't be enough to keep your brain away from binging eventually because you need the sweet stuff. You don't need just some tea that's mimicking fruit.
It's a high-carb Hannah recipe.
Okay.
And I had that with this brownie, also the high-carb Hannah recipe.
Like...
It's all...
Hannah, what are you doing? I recommend people have fruit instead, please. Obviously, yeah, you can have a brownie here and there, but you can see it, right? You can see the problem here. It's always better to have fruit than to have this.
It's all gluten-free, high-carb, low-fat, starch solution. There's that tea. Y'all have a good night.
I'm just eating some of my smoothie right now. Okay, definitely could be better. But it's a starch solution style, so that's what we expect. Okay, so that music, I don't know. So we'll do this. So a hot and not very hungry day. So this is Soph and Satan. A plate of leftovers. So she started that with leftovers. I mean, that looks pretty good, right? For dinner, yeah? Why not? Oh, Nando's fake away? I don't know what that means. She faked a Nando's takeaway. Look at all the fruit in the background. There's all this fruit. I wonder whether she'll eat any. Oh, we got just a little tiny bit. Oh, that was it. Okay, a lot of cooked. Very, very cooked.
Oh, yeah,
Here we go. We got someone talking, so we're going to look at this one. Chloe, what I eat in a day following the starch solution and being whole foods plant-based.
Doing the starch solution, and here's what I ate today.
Well, there's some berries in there. That's good.
Lemon blueberry oats. Shocker, I'm obsessed with them. Then for lunch, I had a potato... I don't even know what to call this, but it was potatoes, fajitas, black beans, salsa, and a homemade vegan cheese.
Okay, go salad.
Then for dinner, I had a bed of romaine with gluten-free pasta on top of it. And then I made a homemade vegan Alfredo sauce.
Okay, so yeah, this pasta just looks kind of quite... Oh, did she say it was gluten-free? Hang on, sorry. She said...
And then I made a homemade with gluten-free pasta on top of it.
Gluten-free pasta, yeah. I don't know what kind of pasta that is. Maybe it's rice pasta, which is better. It's definitely better than just having gluten-free. But I'm just wondering, just so little on fruit.
Alfredo sauce in my house. After dinner, I was craving something sweet.
There you go. Look, just take notes of this. Really, please take notice here. After dinner, I was craving something sweet. That's not how it's meant to be for an animal, like when it's eating its natural diet. You know, it's not meant to be craving something sweet. You know what I mean? Like if you're a fruit eating animal, you're meant to be eating fruit during the day. So you're not craving anything by the end of the day because you're getting enough sugar, glucose, fructose. But she's not. You see that? And last individual is like, I needed something sweet. You know, it's such a common theme. Need to take notice of this.
So I had a fig bar.
A fig bar instead of figs. You know what I mean? Don't have the marketing, have actual food from nature. The fig tree, if you can, or another fruit. That would be best. Okay, so that's my quick video on starch solution, what I eat in a day. This is how it is. It is good, obviously, because it's lower fat and it's higher carb. I think that's great. But it's severely deficient in fruit. You can see that. And that's still not healthy. That's still not optimal. Yes, people can still lose weight and improve their health, but only to a limit. Okay, and then they need to go to fruit-based because over time, eating that much starch is really not good for you. You need to have the sweet fruit or you're going to run into problems. Mark my words, you will run into problems if you eat that way long term without adding fruit to your diet and sufficient fruit, right? So anyway, do that, please. Don't underfruit yourself. All right, talk to you soon.